G'day guys, today we're checking out an absolute classic in the Iron Edge range, the power ropes. For such a simple looking tool, the power ropes are a right sleeping giant, especially when you start talking training intensity, and are often stepped over by those looking for flashy, new and shiny. Well, the power ropes are neither of these. It's old, it's tough, and if you're after a brutal way of kicking your conditioning in the butt, jamming those heart rates through the roof, or challenging that grip strength endurance, then simply spend a few minutes with these guys. Made from a natural fibre called sisal, the power ropes are tough, durable, great on the grip, and measure 15 metres long. Now your standard power ropes come in two varieties. You've got your 1.5 inch and your 2 inch. Now both the ropes come with the plastic end caps, which are designed to protect the end of the rope from fraying out on you. So you don't have to worry about bashing these things around because they are protected and they're going to prolong the life of the rope. Now bear in mind that these aren't designed as handles. Ideally you want to hold just in front of the end caps in an overhand or underhand grip. Now because of the thickness difference between the ropes, the 1.5 inch comes in at 10 kilos and your 2 inch comes in at 25 kilos. So it's quite a substantial weight increase between the two ropes. So ideally the 1.5 inch is geared towards your beginner and intermediate users, whilst the 2 inch is really reserved from those intermediate to advanced because it's that much more of a challenge. The coolest thing about power ropes training is not only is it considered an intense total body conditioning exercise, but it's super easy to pick up. You can literally learn the standard exercises of your dual wave and your alternating wave in a matter of minutes. And considering how intense the exercise is, there's no impact on the joints either. So it's absolutely perfect for beginners or those that want to get really intense cardio workouts without having to go and slog it out pounding the pavement. Now one of your basic exercises is your dual wave, which is pretty straightforward and can be either done with a wide stance or a narrow stance. Now when we do this, what we want to do is we want to grab just in front of our end caps. Assume a nice comfortable stance because as soon as you get that wave going, it's going to try and pull you off your feet. So you really need to brace nice and tight through the core. Then what we're doing is we're lifting up with our arms and our shoulders, and then we're creating a downward whip. So those muscles that we use to lift the rope up nice and high, we are then using the opposing muscle groups to pull back down again. And this is where you get the idea of it being a total body exercise, because using the legs, lifting up arms and shoulders, and then pulling down with those opposing muscle groups. So there's no real chance to rest with this movement. So the dual wave goes, as I said, it's very, very straightforward and it's as simple as this. The main thing you've got to worry about is not being pulled off your feet. Working through arms, working through shoulders, working through the core, working through the legs, and also through that posterior chain as well. Now our alternating wave goes like this. It's very, very straightforward. What we want to do is maintain a very strong stance and then whipping those arms alternatively to create waves. You'll notice straight away that there's a lot of twisting forces going on. So once again, you have to brace straight away to keep yourself nice and stable. So just with these two exercises, you can get some great training benefits before you get to anything more complicated. But there is a whole stack of different exercises that you can do with the power ropes for training variety and training intensity. Now the power ropes are great for your PTs because you can challenge your clients with a whole bunch of different high intensity and cardio style workouts all wrapped up in the one bit of gear. Also great for boot camps and your group classes because, as I mentioned before, it's super easy to teach and you can get into some really crazy sessions straight away with it. This is great for your gym owners as well because this gives your clientele another cardio option instead of just bashing away on those stationary bikes and treadmills, and it's a lot more interesting as well. And also great for those guys with home setups because instead of just going out and pounding the pavement around your neighbourhood, you know, set this up in your backyard and get some great benefits in the process. For more information about the power ropes, don't forget to check out ironedge.com.